Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm your expert assassin Lord Fenton. In today's video we're going to resume the main story mission for the Shadow Heritage, which is part of the legacy of the first Blade DLC series. In our last video we diverted from the main story to hunt down the three main members of the Odyssey Ancients. Yes, those members were not in story. In this video today, however, there is a member of the Odyssey Ancient that is in the story. I will reveal that at a later point in the video. Now, this video is going to be a two-part series since Chasing the Storm has some long quests and such. And I felt it was better just to split them in two so people could, watch part one, watch part two, and know what they're going to do. So now we're going to do Prodigal. Yes, that's the part one of the three quests of the Chasing the Storm. So you go over here to this village right here in this land. Yeah, that's right. It's right there. For the most part, most of these quests are easy to find, believe it or not. So you need to go over there where I am going to show you on the map. Right there. There's your sync point. There's that right there. That does look a little familiar to you, right? Well, that's where in the last video where we hunted down two members of the Odyssey Ancients in that area. Yes, this area is like a hot spot for the DLC. So up ahead will be a cutscene, and we're going to figure out what will be going down exactly.
Here, Kleta.
Misthios, you came. Thanks to you, these people are safe.
Call me Cassandra. Looks like the stranded people are settling in well.
Resources are scarce, but we make do with what we have. These people have nowhere to go. Maroon, alone, far from home. I try to provide them a little bit of comfort.
It's normal to be uncomfortable. Better even. That's a principle of Spartan training. It's how they become such fierce warriors.
You remind me of my daughter. She was always aspiring to be better, to be great.
We all have things about ourselves that could be improved.
These people will have to be their best selves if they're going to escape the Tempest. Our forces are monitoring the ships in and out of Achaea, and their control over the island is growing stronger every day. We need to get them out of here. Will you help me, Cassandra?
I'll help. What do I need to do?
Leaving Achaea is not going to be easy, but I've spoken to a few of the stranded and we've come up with a plan. Find Orontas. He's overlooking the fields. He'll have more information about this.
Well, look like we just walked into a very bad situation. However, this one guy we have to speak with. That is right. We have to speak with them and figure out what is going down exactly. So up ahead will be a cutscene and most likely a battle. So here we go.
They've flown away. Misthios, tell me, is there anything more beautiful than this? The calm, the peace, the comfort of a simple life.
The idea of settling down is like a dream to me. I seem to go from one problem to the next.
In that case, welcome to Vora.
What brings you to Achaea?
I've traveled across many seas, Misthios. The blockade paused my journey as a merchant, but Kleta gave me a place to stay. When you've been through as much as I have, when you've weathered the most horrific and turbulent storms, you start to appreciate the simple joys in life. Like Vora. A place I could call home. I fear these quiet times won't last.
All peace is hard-earned. It should be treasured.
My sentiments exactly.
Kleta sent me to you. She said you lost your ships.
Indeed. We are in troubling times, Misthios. Achaea is growing more dangerous by the day, and we need to escape while we can. I've discussed the plan at length with Kleta.
Keep looking!
Guards.
They've upped their patrols.
I caught their attention at the fort. They're looking for more stranded.
We mustn't let them disrupt our peace, Misthios. Deal with them quietly if you can. I'll get Kleta and the rest to higher ground.
I have to stop them before they get to the village. Another one. More guards. On horseback.
You'll pay for what you did, Misthios.
Misthios, you prevailed.
Thank you, Cassandra. I knew they were on the move, but I didn't think it would be so soon. We need to set our plan in motion.
Tell me what needs to be done.
We need a mode of transport across the Aegean. The ships we came in were taken when we arrived in Vora by the foreman of the docks.
Perhaps we can strike a deal with the Foreman to get them back.
I have the time to help you now.
In that case, we should bring you up to speed on the Foreman situation.
I'm listening.
She's quite a character. I've heard rumors that he frequents a tavern in Bellini, and drinks as if to endlessly worship Dionysos. Word is, he doesn't take well to mercenaries.
I can get people to like me.
I'm sure you have your ways, Misthios.
My daughter. She always loved the water. As a girl, she always wanted to steer when we rode out to sea. As she got older... I've never stopped wondering if she will come back to me.
Do you have any idea where your daughter went?
She left without a word. Every day I yearned for her return. I sometimes think I've lost her for good.
Tell me more about your daughter.
As a child, she was unusually strong. People would say her goals and ambitions soared far beyond the norm. Her strength wasn't the only thing. Her temper matched that of Poseidon in a storm.
There must be a reason why you're telling me about your daughter.
My Phila. She captains the Skilla now.
Your daughter is the Tempest?
It's been years since I've heard from her. I pushed her too much, too far. And now it feels like I've pushed her away forever.
She's an adult now. She makes her own choices. Don't blame yourself.
Now isn't the time to dwell on the past. Orontas needs our help. I'll go to Bellini and make myself useful. Here, Cassandra.
Well, the Prodigal is done, which is part 1. Part 2 of that is the safe patches. That's a total of 1 quest still for chasing the storm. 1 to 3 we're still working on. So let's go towards safe passage, shall we? Yes, we're back at the hotspot once again. This time you're going north, not northeast, just exactly north to talk with the ship's foreman. I'm going to give you all a tip. There's 2 choices. One is to go to Shipwreck Cove to get an item. Another one is to fork up 50k. Here's my advice. Fork up 50k. If you cannot make the money, do some dailies, sell some epics. Yeah, especially some epics because they get you a whole bunch of money and such, which is a real good idea. So yeah, for the quickest way to do this quest, yeah, just fork up the money. Yeah, I'll be a little bit more broke thanks to the workshop from last week's videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cutscene go on and pay 50k.
War wide! Here's the man we're looking for, Mistios.
Here! Here, my friend! I recognize you. I took your ships, didn't I? At the docks!
We've come to get those ships back.
Why would be my first question. But then I realized I don't really care. Because you're a Mistios! Let bygones be bygones, my friend. We drink! Except for the mercenary. Now, sail away from me! All right, you can't.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm sure a smart man like you knows when to make a useful friend. If you help me, I'll help you.
Helping you would cost more than my left arm. If I am to risk incurring the Tempest's wrath, there should be a sizable benefit for me. I heard valuables can be found at Shipwreck Cove, not far from here. Or I could always use more drachmi. You can buy wine with drachmi.
I'd rather not run around. Here's your drachmi.
Now we're talking. Make sure it's enough. My friendship doesn't come cheap.
A deal's a deal.
I never go back on my word. Only a dishonorable Malakas will break an oath. I'll give you your ships back. But good luck getting past the Tempest. Just take a good look outside at all those wrecks, Mistios. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thanks to you, Mistios, we have what we need. Now, we...
Orontas, Cassandra.
Mistios, no need for bloodshed. I just need you to come quietly, please. Releasing the stranded people has angered the Tempest. Someone just needs to take responsibility and everyone will be fine.
Take me then. They have nothing to do with this. I'm the one you're after. We have done enough. There's no need to escalate this further. Promise me that you will see our plan through to the end.
Did you do all this? This destruction, all this ruin? It's painful to watch. It feels like she's becoming someone I don't know.
No matter what happens, blood is blood. She's still your daughter.
Parents always believe in their children, as foolish as that may be. I should have stopped her sooner, stopped her from joining the Order. I should have. When the time comes to face the Tempest, I feel... What will you do, Cassandra?
I'll do my best to bring her back.
I was so proud of her. I don't think I ever told her that. There are still so many things I wish I had said. I should go help the rest. We'll meet up in Padre when we're ready. Thank you, Cassandra, for everything.
Good news is one of 3 of the Chasing the Storm multiple quests are now finished and in the books. So that series is now done. Thanks to St. Patches is now officially complete. Now we're going to skip ahead to number 2. Now here's the thing real quick. This quest has a member of the Order of the Ancient, so here we go. Yes, at some point in the quest you will have to face that member. However, right now we're going to just do some serious investigations, so we need to meet Darius. Now this is the town where we hunt down a member of the Order of the Ancients, number 1. Number 2, a member of the Cult of Cosmos will be revealed here. And number 3, I had done the DLC quest that you gotten free, yes. So this area is a nice spot for this number 2 of Chasing the Storm, which is Theatrics and Espionage. Now you see that theater up ahead? We're going to be visiting that in a little bit. So what we're going to do is go towards Darius, which is marked on the map automatically. That's for both modes, by the way, so do not fret if you think, okay, I have to look for this in Explorer mode, since I am in Explorer mode, so they're both the same, so do not worry. So what we're going to have to do is speak with Darius and see what's up with his plan to how to deal with the Order of the Ancient members. I already dealt with 3 as of this recording. So what we're going to do is go visit Darius and then see what he has in store for us. So let's have a nice chit chat with him, shall we?
Getting ready for something?
Good. You're finally here.
You mentioned something big is about to happen in Achaea.
I've heard that the Tempest chief engineer is developing a new weapon.
A new weapon? That can't be good for us.
He's trying to flee Achaea.
If he does want to escape, maybe we can convince him to help us defeat the Tempest.
He's attending the shipbuilding symposium at the Amphitheater here in Achaea.
I can head over to the Amphitheater now.
There seems to be a discussion about a plan, a secret weapon for the Tempest. The chief engineer should have more information about it.
Sounds easy enough.
The answer to the code word, I am Poseidon's chosen.
Sure.
The chief engineer is amongst the attendees. Seek him out.
That blade means a lot to you. Where does it come from?
I forged it myself. But it's more than a blade to me. It's a choice.
It takes skill to get so close to a target.
That's the point.
What do you know about the Tempest? She must have been planted by Amorges.
I'm not familiar with the Tempest, but I wouldn't put anything past Amorges. He's only ever had one thing on his mind. Lasting prosperity for Persia.
No matter the price. What convinced you to help the stranded people, Darius?
Natakis' heart is in the right place, and I want to encourage that. But the moment we're done, we're leaving the Greek world for good.
I'll head to the Amphitheater now and find the chief engineer.
Well, look like we have to reach the Amphitheater. Yes, that's the theater we pass from the sync point, which is, I believe, north of us. Pretty easy, though. It's even marked for Explorer mode. Most likely I did explore down on the way there, so they probably count that. Or it's probably automatically marked. Still, this one's easy. You need to give out a password phrase. Don't worry, it's automatically chosen. That's the good news. And you need to look out for the person in the Amphitheater for that. So now we're in the investigation scene. And nope, there's nothing there. I'm just making sure. So up ahead will be a cutscene, and I'm going to let those run because they're close by the right and the wrong person. So let's go find the wrong person first, then the right person, shall we?
I am Poseidon's chosen.
Right, and I'm Ira's harlot.
What?
What do you mean, what? Go away. I'm trying to pay attention here.
I am Poseidon's...
Idiot.
What?
You're not his chosen, you're his idiot. I could hear you from here, pestering people. Who told you about me?
A friend of mine has been asking around about you. We heard you want to flee Achaea, and we can help with that.
Such freely offered help often comes with a hidden cost.
Not this time. I promise.
Well, if the Tempest had sent you, I'd be dead by now.
I need a way to defeat her. Like this weapon I've heard about.
The Chimera's breath. My greatest creation, but also my greatest regret. I left before they could force me to complete it. Without my finishing touches, it will never work as intended.
You said you want out of Achaea. Do you have a plan?
The only way out is through the Tempest. Trust me, I've exhausted every other option I can think of. That's my wife up there. And now I've put her life at risk too.
You worked with the Tempest. What can you tell me about her?
She's a ruthless, emotionless creature. But the scariest part about her is her strategic brilliance. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more perfect commander.
Tell me more about this secret weapon. What does it do?
It's meant to engulf enemy ships in a torrent of flames. And it works extremely well. Installation is the tricky part, though. If done incorrectly, it backfires. Horribly.
You're taking a big risk by sharing your secrets with me.
No. I'm betting on you to destroy the Tempest for me. Get your hands on the plans, and I can install the Chimera's breath on your ship. With it, you can destroy her entire fleet. I must do something to right this wrong.
If the Chimera's breath is as powerful as you say it is, it would be helpful.
Once I'm done with your ship, it will crush the Scylla.
So, how do I get the plans?
The Tempest's fleet commander has them. He's manning the naval blockade. While you're gone, I'll get to work. The plans are written in a code that only I can read. So even when we have them, it'll take some time.
I'll meet you back here when I'm done.
Good. I was wondering how we could clear the blockade.
I'll take care of...
Now we're tasked to find the Temple of Artemides. That is right. Here's the thing. It is real easy. It's just south of the sync point. Yeah, I'm just double checking to be sure. Yeah, I thought it was the leader's house. It wasn't. It's south of the sync point, right there. We're going to mark it on the map. I will put a timestamp in the video so everybody could find it. Yeah, we're going to mark this again, just to be sure. Yep, you go there to that temple, south of your location. Yep, and we're going to mark some enemies and such. There's the commander, so we're going to have some fun with them. I'm going to be honest with you, this temple is extremely easy for one reason only. You can stealth very easy in certain spots and get away with it, since the enemies are nicely spread out. Yeah, I did some stealthing. I kind of took it a little bit too far. I don't care. That's the main thing, is stealthing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on, and then see what's next. Well, that was easy, mostly stealthing through that area, which is a good thing. Now we're going to go back to the Amphitheater. Now, before we seriously resume the quest, coming up will be a member of the or the Ancients. Yes, he will reveal himself at a certain time. I'm not telling you who it is. That's a surprise. So when we get to it, I'll put a timestamp on it and reveal all that could be seen. Now, here's the thing. Another tip from me. Make sure you check your surroundings before you exit something, because right now I didn't do that and I'm kind of battling these foes here. So the thing is, we're going to go back to the Amphitheater and talk to the chief engineer and see what he has in store for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cutscene go on. Before that happens, real quick, the fourth member of the Order of the Ancients will be here. This is story mode that he'll arrive, so let's see what's happened.
Look, boys! First the runaway engineer and now the eagle bearer. Aren't we lucky?
Lucky isn't the word I'd use.
Oh, look who decided to show up just in time.
Kill them! Kill them both! Put it down! It burns!
Well, we got official confirmed kill for the Order of the Ancient member. Yeah, that is right. He is one of them, most definitely. So now we need to talk to somebody else. Before we do that, I'm going to reveal the member's death. Yes, that's him right there. He is part of the story, so we have one more left, which is the Sage for the Order of the Ancient. That won't be revealed until later on in the DLC. So up ahead will be a cutscene. I'm going to let that go on, and here we go.
The Tempest is more shrewd and careful than we expected.
We should warn the others. They might be in danger too. I'll have Arnavas take a look at the plans. In any case, we shouldn't linger here.
Back to the shadows, then.
Well, part 2 of Chasing the Storm quest is now officially over and done. We have one more to go. That's in the next video, however. The member of the Order of the Ancients is now dead too, so that's 2 for 1 so far in this video today. Well, that's all the time we have for today's video. This is Lord Finn signing off. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and happy hunting, everyone.